How would you like to play your favorite Atari, Nintendo, Sega, and PlayStation games from years past? In this video, I will show you how I built this super awesome retro arcade station. For this project, you'll need a Raspberry Pi loaded with your favorite retro gaming software, a portable monitor, a set of arcade controls, and a custom enclosure. I chose this particular version because of this pocket it has for all the cables. The first step of our assembly is to install the monitor mounting plate in between the two side frame pieces. I want to make sure that these are perfectly flush on both sides. Now note the orientation of these holes. These will line up with the cables on the back of the monitor and also the buttons so that they can be accessed once the monitor is mounted. Next, we're going to tip the frame on its back so that the bottom plate can be installed, and it should line up perfectly. Now you can glue this on. I, however, am going to use some screws just in case I need to remove it later. I'm also going to put a little countersink on so that these screws will sit flush. All right, just using a little bit of painter's tape while I drill the holes into the frame and set the screws. With the bottom in place, we are now going to repeat the exact same process, this time for the back with the notch down at the bottom. Now, before we install all these remaining components, if you want to paint them, now is the time before they get installed. This top piece is actually two pieces, and before we paint, we're going to have to glue these two together. To get these pieces together, I'm going to use a little bit of wood glue, and I've got some scrap wood that I'm going to use to reinforce the joint, clamp it all together, and let that dry. Now most pieces I intend to paint, but I thought for this button plate I would try a vinyl wrap. In order to do that though, we need to install the joystick first so that the vinyl wrap can cover up the screw holes. Of course, we'll need to take the knob off the joystick as well as the little plate. And I'm going to mount the joystick with the connector on the top left side. And these are just number 4 screws. And then a little washer. And then the nut. Just like that. Now, while we're still waiting for glue to dry, let's go ahead and install all the cables. Now we can plug the joystick into the starter module. And we're going to start with the buttons. I'm going to do the select button and start. So that's slots 1 and 2. The remainder I'm going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And of course, the top plate. Next, we install additional USB ports in case we ever want to connect a keyboard, mouse, or other types of game controllers. This notch here in the enclosure allows you to reinstall the back while leaving the power cords sticking out. And don't forget to add some felt pads to the bottom so you don't scratch your bar. And that is it. Simply plug it in and start playing your favorite games.